Alright, hey, Hades Meg here. I'm in my office right now, and so this is gonna be the final vlog for the KX65 carburetor install for the KLX140. So I shot those videos about like a year ago from when I'm shooting this one here right now. So um, rather than have you guys watch me like trying to tune the bike, because it was actually installing the carburetor was not that difficult as compared to tuning it. So it was all I'm gonna say. Um, it actually made my little intake little tube thing. It actually made it easier to install the carb because you can adjust the intake length and stuff. So that was pretty nice. But I had a bunch of problems tuning the carb, and if you've been watching the videos, you probably noticed that. Like, yeah, when I get on the throttle, like after half throttle, it starts to bog and stuff. It was getting really lean, so that was a problem. It was too lean. The main jet was was too small, basically. Um, and so what wound up happening was I wound up installing more main jets, and then it took me like a week to tune it, man. It was just me riding up and down the block over and over and over again until I got it right. Um, and Hades Mega is not very good at carburetor tuning, but it turns out that the jetting that was inside that carburetor that I got on eBay was already pretty close to the proper jetting for the KLX140, even though it came off of KX65. So really there was not much that had to be done. I wound up with a 190 main jet. And then I think that was pretty much it. That's all I really needed to do, just change the main jet. And then what wound up happening was I went to GP Sports in Santa Clara, and I bought like a whole bunch of jets. I just kept. I think I might have bought like 3 or 4 jets at first, and then I tried each one, and it got better and better and better, and then at some point, like all the way from 125, I remember I was like 125. I think I had a 130 or something, and then I just kind of went on from there, and until I got to about 190, and then it was already pretty good. So that's what I wound up. I wound up with like around 190 or something. I will put the carb tuning settings for everyone. If you guys want to know what carb settings I used for my KLX 140, I know the ones that I looked up on the internet were a little bit different. So I don't know why my settings were kind of different. My main jet was like a 190 or something. But anyway, I'll put a subtitle on this video right now with the settings that I used. I will also put the settings on the description of this video below if you guys want to look them up there, and I will also include a link to a Bay Area Writers Forum post that I made asking about like tuning the carb and all that, and I have the final settings down there too. That's where I'm copying it from. Okay, so yeah, so the bike runs good. I've had the carb on there for like a year, and I upgraded I made it a KLX 170 with the big bore kit, and it still runs fine with that. I didn't really have to change the jetting for that. Yeah, the bike runs great. I still wish it was a little more powerful, but what are you gonna do? It's a 170, man. But yeah, I'm pretty happy. I was pretty happy with the KX carb. Till to date, it still runs pretty good. So I just haven't gotten to ride too much because the coronavirus and all that stuff. So. But I did ride it in a race earlier this year, and it ran pretty good. Yeah, that's all I can say. I do run higher octane now. I run whatever 91 octane, the highest we can get in California. So just because like I think the compression is a little higher on the 170 kit, so that was the reason I did that. But yeah, the KX carb runs great. So there you go. I can't guarantee you that the settings that I have, the tuning that I did, is perfect, because I don't think it's perfect. The only way to really tell it's perfect is to throw it on a dyno and see what air fuel ratio settings we're getting. But I feel that, you know, that's pretty close. I've done a couple races with it, you know, and I haven't blown my engine up, so it must be in the ballpark. That's what I'm gonna say. All right, so those of you that have watched my KX65, I know I got a whole lot of, well, not a whole lot. I got a handful of people asking me like, "Hey, what can you make a video about the KX carb?" And I got enough videos where like, okay, yeah, I'll start working on it. The reason I didn't want to release those, to really work on those videos, is because of that tuning disaster at the end of the at the last part of the videos. So and that's what that's what the last couple of videos you saw me doing, is trying to tune that carburetor. It was a real pain in the ass trying to have to take it apart and put the main jet in and stuff. So, but I got it figured out. So I got it figured out. If anything, I think it was a 180. I'm not really sure what the main jet was. I have the settings on the thing below. So, but I got it pretty close. If anything, it would probably be better if I went up one jet. So, but I feel like it's okay. So it wasn't like a super increase in horsepower, but you know, I feel it helped a little bit. All right, thanks for watching, and I hope this helps people that are trying to make their KLX140 faster by installing a KX carb. In the end, it's probably better to buy some kind of kit. There's a couple kits out there for the KLX140, because they've probably already done the homework for you, and you don't probably have to do so many modifications to get the car. But to be honest, you know, if you watched my video, and you kind of knew what you were getting yourself into, it really isn't that difficult to install that carburetor. You know, if you can snatch one up on eBay for cheap, you know, like I did, I think it's a great little upgrade. You know, it's definitely a better carb than the stock carb. All right, here's me out.